Welcome everybody. We are live here. Let's see. Okay, I didn't miss any chats. I did miss Onyx leaving, which is unfortunate. But howdy. I am so excited to be here streaming with you guys today on Ignitor SMP, and we've got some stuff to get going on. So let's go ahead, head out our door here. Nobody seems to be able to understand this door. I keep coming across it, and they've like hopped over this pressure plate or like juked it or something. I don't know. Maybe I need to put a whole layer of pressure plates, but they keep leaving it open. So then when you run through and you step on the pressure plate, it closes in your face, because basically you're supposed to step on it and then step on the other one and it closes behind you. So anyway, here is, I don't think I've actually shown this off. This is the team mostly capable basement, and Iron Knight did most of this. So I like dug the whole thing out, and then Iron Knight did most of the decorating down here. I put this farm here, this farm here. There's some farms from Onyx in there. This is probably like completely full. Okay, that one's not completely full, but yeah. Okay, so we're gonna be working on what is our mega base this season, which is the minigame district for everybody on the server. So we're gonna go ahead, head out to our area, set up a nether portal for it, explore a little bit, maybe start building a base, maybe start building like the home for our nether portal. I'm not exactly certain what we want to do today, but we're gonna go ahead and check out that area. This is my bee farm in here. So anyway, let's go ahead and do that. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is we got to figure out the coordinates of where it is, right? And then we got to go set up our nether portal. So we've got that. We're going to need some firework rockets. I'm also going to buy, I'm going to grab some more iron, and I'm going to buy some beacons, because I love me some beacons. So definitely need some beacons. All right, let's go ahead and get the iron that we need for a beacon. You know, this is like, we're going to need to clear trees and stuff because we're based in the savannah. I really couldn't decide if I wanted to be in the savannah or if I wanted to be in the mesa, and it just ended up that I did end up in the savannah because some other people took the mesa, which just makes my decision easy because now I don't have to worry about where I'm gonna be. Also, Vid's got a big old portal here to get into his place. So there also may have been some work done on a nether hub. I'm not certain. I haven't been in the nether in a while. But yeah, our place is going to be over here in the savannah. So we've got like the gross grass, you know, we got to deal with that. But Vid's area is over there. Heyo. I should make my thing say that I am streaming. There we go. So yeah, this is our area over here back behind this. I'm not exactly certain what's ours and what is like other people's. I think we have like the majority of this savannah. But I'm gonna pull up a map here. I'm gonna hide in one of these houses, take a sleep, and okay, annoying noises. So he said he was running a weather killer, so we'll have to turn some noises down for that. There is no beds in this savannah village. Oh, there's a ruined portal. That seems like a good place to set up our portal for now. Maybe somebody has looted it, of course. Okay, yeah, so he's running the weather killer. He said that turning down the mob sounds should work for this. So, music. Where's mob sounds? Friendly creatures? Ambient environment, hostile creatures. Okay. So we'll turn that like not off, but down. Welcome, Driftweeb and Painting. Glad to see you. Painting, my day is going all right. There's no beds in this village, and I wanted to take a nap. I just wanted to take a sleep, and there's just none. Like, I don't know if everybody stole them. Is this the one they were complaining about day one, that people were saying everybody stole it, that I got accused of stealing all the beds from? I did not. I did not steal all these beds, that's for sure. But there are none. So, yeah, that's great. I guess we'll kill some sheep or something if we really want to take a nap. For now, I'm going to hide in here. See if we can figure out... sorry, I'm like out of Minecraft for a second. I've got to figure out where my claim area is. Because I'm pretty sure I'm standing in it. But I'm not certain. So... Looking... Okay, so we are like... back behind Vid... next to the mesa, next to a mountain, and where it like changes into different biomes. Hey, Ironite. Hostile creatures. Yeah. Got it. So yeah, I believe this is our area. If somebody comes and kicks us out, it's not that big of a deal. I think Minion is going to be right here somewhere. We are going to be in this area, and I think we've got like over to this mountain. And then I think like beyond this mountain, it starts changing into some other biomes. Yeah. Okay, so it's changing into other biomes, and Fedora Master has claimed this area over here. So yeah, this should be ours. Right at this village, which I honestly don't want to keep. I don't want the village. But I really want to be like in the center of our area. So maybe we start tearing down this village today. Maybe. Let's take a look and see if that looks kind of like the center here. Because it does kind of look like the center to me. But maybe more over here might be closer to the center. Yeah, this is probably closer to the center. Yep, there we go. I can hear the wither released again. Stu Bear, welcome. So good to see you. It has been a while since I streamed. I'm going to go ahead and just claim this ruined portal as our portal for now. So let's take it apart and we'll light it, but we won't go through it. Okay, also definitely need to sleep because there's just a creeper here and I don't have my hostile creature sounds on. So like any number of things could be coming for me. I could have, what are those things that get you when you don't sleep? Phantoms coming for me, anything. So let's set this up as fast as we can here. Okay, I did bring this. Okay, there we go. And then we'll bam. We need to get up one higher. So pull out this random piece of stone here that is in our inventory. Dang it. I made a mistake, everybody. Stu Bear, you're totally fine. You're not late. That was weird. My Wi-Fi just died. Okay, there's the phantoms. Dang it. Why is there no beds in this village? I just wanted to get the coordinates. Okay. Let's see if we can snag some cords here. We've got cords. We've got 300 negative 1034. 300 negative 1034. Everybody remember that. 300 negative 1034. There's nobody online except for Dark, and he went AFK, so we should be good to type that in chat. You changed your logo, so you might not recognize. No, Stu Bear, you've got your name. Okay, we just took a hit there because I forgot to light the portal. So we're gonna fly back here. We're gonna light the portal. Does the audio sound good to everybody? If it does, let me know. If it doesn't, let me know. Obviously. Bam. And now we fly back to create our portal in the Nether. And we've got to fly back because we have to get onto the roof of the Nether. That's the reason for flying back here. In case you are curious. My day, that was impressive. Yeah, they hit me in midair. That was wild. Audio sounds great. Sweet. So, Stu Bear asked how my day was. Painting did as well. I'm not sure if I answered painting, to be honest. So if I didn't answer you painting, I'm sorry. My day is going pretty good. I played some Tears of the Kingdom this morning. I haven't played that game in months. I played for like 60 hours when it released. And then I just got burnt out on it and didn't actually beat it. So I picked it up again, played it for a couple hours this morning. Just because I started staying home again with my son. So that's what I did. We forgot to buy our beacons that we were supposed to be buying this morning. So yeah, I played that for a while. It went pretty well. I have not beat it yet, but I got decently close. I'm on like the last main quest. There's all sorts of other quests I could do if I wanted to. We're gonna go buy beacons, which is at the beacon shop over here. And then after that, I went ahead and did some work on my other YouTube channel. So these beacons have been like flying off of the shelves here recently, because like yesterday I checked and there was only 3 that had sold. So they're 5 each. So there we go. That is my payment. We've now got 2 beacons and plenty of iron thanks to VidMC. Now let's just go fly through some random portal over here. This is the first one I saw. Yeah, and then I went ahead and took a nap, and my wife got home, and my wife was supposed to leave and go to her mom's tonight, because that's what she does. That's why Wednesday is my streaming night, is because my wife and my son are out. But it's snowing really bad, so she's not going. I got to do some maths here. So we've got 300 divided by 8 is 37. And then we've got 1,043, I think is what it was, right? Yeah. Oh, negative 1,043. Negative 1,043 divided by 8. Nope. No way. Negative 1,043 divided by 8 equals... So negative 130. So we are going to 37, negative 130. But yeah, my wife didn't, because it was snowing really bad, so she's still here tonight. We're going to 37, and negative 130 would be this way. Okay. Right here. Finding these chords is always fun in the nether. 37, negative 130. Okay, hopefully this links up. Now everybody gets mad at me if I don't build a full portal in the nether here. I've also got to put glass on top, or I'll get yelled at as well. Maybe not. It doesn't look like people are doing that yet on the server. Nobody's putting glass on their portals. They have made it spawn proof on top though when they've designed it. So anyway, got to spawn proof it at some point. But please go through where I want you to, and I'm going to pull up chat here because I closed it when I was doing that math. We made it! We made it! We made it where we were trying to go. Okay. That's good news. That is very good news. Let's go ahead and put that corner in. Dang it! Are you kidding me? That's the second block I've placed wrong on this same portal. Yeah, so my day was going great until like right before the stream, my stomach started feeling really crampy and upset. I'm feeling a little better now, but still not perfect. So hopefully we stay Gucci on that one. All right, iron blocks. Let's set up our beacon up top here. Normally I will dig down, but we're not going to dig down on this, because we're going to move it a lot. Okay. I'm going to tear this whole village down. I don't know if that's like barbaric of me. I honestly can never remember how far across this is. It's got to be like 9 by 9, right? Because it's 4, 4. I think it's a 9 by 9. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. We just gotta dig some dirt out here. We'll find that when we dig up this beacon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. Okay, painting. I saw you said something about finishing a game or something. Finishing Tears of the Kingdom? What's going on here? Oh, I need to finish that game so bad. Breath of the Wild is my second favorite game of all time. You would say that's barbaric, but you tore down a village in season 2, so can't really say anything. Okay, yeah, you know, I don't know. I need to start clearing space. I need a place to set up my main base, and this is like roughly the center of the game area. I hope. It's really hard to tell from just a rough shape drawn on a map. So hopefully I'm close to the center. Yeah, I loved Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild was the game that got me back into gaming. So I grew up not playing a whole ton of games because my mom did not like video games. So I really hope it's a 9x9. Otherwise, I just made a really big platform and it looks big. So yeah, my mom was not a big fan of video games, so like we didn't have a lot of video games. We did have some, like it wasn't completely Fort Knox when it came to video games, but a lot of times like they would buy these consoles and then my siblings would sneak and play them when they weren't supposed to. So then they would get taken away for a while. They'd get locked in my parents' safe. We wouldn't play them for a while. So like I had a Game Boy Advance growing up. I played a lot of Pokemon on that because that was the game we had, and I loved it. I loved Pokemon Fire Red. I loved Pokemon Emerald and Ruby and Sapphire. We had Emerald and we had Ruby at different points. Like I think we had Emerald first, and then we got Ruby later, if I'm recalling correctly. So yeah. We had that, and then we had a Wii at one point. We had a PlayStation at one point, but I was pretty young when we had a PlayStation, so I don't remember it too well. Yeah, and then like I played a lot of Minecraft in my teenage years, and then I went and served as a missionary for 2 years in South Africa. And I didn't play any games while I was doing that because I was as a missionary, and I was like, I'm not going to play games at all when I get back. Let me pull up chat because I closed it again. I want to make sure I don't miss anything from you guys. Doesn't seem to be any villages there, so not too barbaric. At Painting's base? I don't know what you're saying there. Yeah, so I didn't play any games, and I was like, I'm not going to play any games when I get back, because I had a brother who seemed like he was addicted to gaming, and I thought it was, you know, kind of messing up his life a little bit. So I was like, yeah, not for me. So I got back. I didn't really play very many games. I played Minecraft occasionally, but I didn't have a good gaming computer, so I didn't play it a lot. And then when I married my wife had a Nintendo Switch. And when COVID came along, I was at home. I wasn't working a whole ton. So I was like, let me pick up this game. And I'd always been against Zelda. Like on the Game Boy that we had, we'd had a Zelda game. And it was too hard for me, basically. So I didn't care for it. So I was like, no, I'm not going to like this Breath of the Wild Zelda game. My wife had been trying to get me to play it for a while, and I did not pick it up because I was like, nah, it's just not for me. I like my Pokemon games. So like we got a Pokemon game before we got married. We got the new one. We got Pokemon Scarlet and no, not Scarlet and Violet. Pokemon Sword and Shield. We got the Shield version. And that was before we got married, and I played that, and then I hadn't really played very many other games. So eventually I picked up Breath of the Wild, and I just fell in love with that game. It was so fantastic. There were so many things that you could do. I like died so many times to the first few enemies that I fought because I just was not a gamer and wasn't very good at games. So I died a whole bunch to the really easy enemies at the beginning of the game and struggled, and eventually I got better and had a ton of fun with it and exploring and doing all of the shrines and everything. It was just a fantastic time, and I remember it very fondly. So like Breath of the Wild is in my top 10 games for sure, just because of when I played it, the time in my life, how good the game was. Let's not miss the glass on these houses because It is a pain to find if you miss it, but it's annoying to have sitting around. So, yeah, with Breath of the Wild, I immediately started searching after playing it if there was going to be a Breath of the Wild 2. And I played it in 2020, so like, Breath of the Wild 2, I think, had been announced, but there was like no year for when it was going to come out or anything like that. There was nothing about it. There's like this teeny trailer that told you nothing. I think. I could be wrong. It could have not even been announced, and I could have found out about it later. So, but yeah, I was so excited to play that game when it did come out. We didn't bring a bed with us, so we might have to fly and see if we can find some sheep. Yeah. So yeah, Breath of the Wild's good game. Tears of the Kingdom, good game, but I just ended up not beating it because I do a lot of things now with a lot of games. I have 2 YouTube channels about gaming, so I don't have as much time to play games as I did during COVID when I started looking for Breath of the Wild 2 or any sort of Breath of the Wild clone. I actually bought Skyrim because of I was looking for a Breath of the Wild clone. Let's see if I'm missing anything you're saying. Shield was a ton of fun, Stu Bear. Yeah, I had a ton of fun with that. Not as good as the old games, but still a ton of fun. You played 400 hours in Breath of the Wild. I probably have like 70 hours in Breath of the Wild. But I think you like outdo me in gaming in general. I mean, Minecraft too. You've spent a lot of time in Minecraft. Probably got me beat even though I've been playing since I was 13. Okay, I'm looking for some sheep. Heyo! I saw a shep here. Shep. Oh no, that's a wolf. Of course I dumped out my iron ingots. So even if I find some sheep, we're not going to share them, we're going to kill them. See if I can type this before I get killed. Ouch. Oh, here's a shep. Okay, I think you dropped 2 wool. Nope. 1 wool and a white sheep's head. Ooh. I have looting 3 on my sword, so we should be able to get them to drop multiple wool, I believe. He says yes, he will sleep. That'll be helpful. Fantastic. Still a creeper behind me, though. Sheep. Sheep. Where are you? There we go. Okay. 1 sheep. 2 sheep. Red sheep, blue sheep. Got him killed. You only have 7 days on Igniter, just 168 hours. Yeah, so you've definitely got me beat on Igniter still. And, like, probably Minecraft in general. I wish I could see all of my hours in Minecraft. I really wish I could. Okay. Let's pull up our statistics for Igniter here. Time played 3.23 days. So not as much time as you have. You said you have how many days? 7 days? Yeah, so I've got about half the amount of time that you do on Igniter alone. So, ooh, my elytra's going. Might have to pop over to the end and get that repaired. Let's grab this chest and move it over here so that we can make this thing into a double chest. Where's the front? There it is. So yeah, talking of Shield, Stu Bear, Pokemon Shield, that was my wife's first ever Pokemon game that she played. So like she grew up playing games. They had, you know, N64 and Xbox, and they had games. So she grew up playing games, but never Pokemon. She never played Pokemon. So that was her first game that she played, Pokemon-wise. and she fell in love with Pokemon from that game. So, you know, she recently went ahead and played them again. She played Pokemon Shield, and then she started playing Pokemon Pearl, and I don't think she's finished Pearl yet. But like while she was on break from school, that's what she was doing. She was playing Pokemon Shield and Pokemon Pearl. So, and now that I'm not working anymore, I started with some Tears of the Kingdom just to... I really wanted to start playing some games just for fun again. So that's one that I can play for fun, because basically I have another channel with my wife where we work on like helping couples find multiplayer games to play together. So we play a lot of games, but a lot of the time it's for YouTube or for work, because I do make money from YouTube. I don't make money from my Minecraft videos, but I do make some money from my other channel. And that's the plan, is to make it into a business. So I just wanted something to play again, just for fun, just to enjoy gaming, because when you're doing it all the time, like to make videos, it's not as enjoyable as it is when you're just playing a game for fun. So I get to play, you know, Minecraft used to be my for fun game, but then I turned it into a YouTube channel, so it's not anymore. So now I've got to like seek out single player games every now and then. So Tears of the Kingdom was that just for fun game today, in between scripting videos for my other channel and the other stuff I was doing today. Driftweeb, you don't play enough Minecraft. Well, you better start playing more if you want to stay on the server. You got to play plenty of Minecraft. I think I've seen you on decently when I've been on, but I haven't been on a whole lot the last 2 weeks. So, I saw something else about Pokemon Platinum. Let's see. I don't know if I'd want to see all my hours, to be honest. Yeah, you realize how much time you've wasted when you see all of your hours in Minecraft. Or wasted, I don't know. Maybe you could call it a waste, maybe you wouldn't call it a waste. So I need an idea for what to build around my portal on the outside of this place. We need to make it into something cool and game themed. So it could be like video game themed. This is the gaming district, and like obviously it's not going to be video games we're playing over here, except for Minecraft, obviously. We're playing Minecraft, but this is going to be the gaming district. So I want something along that theme to build for our portal on the way in. So if you guys have any ideas, drop them in the chat, because we might start on that today. We might not get to it. Honestly, I'm just chilling and gathering materials and chatting with you guys. That's like what the stream is for, is to chat. So that's what we're doing now. It's the more casual, enjoy just doing the stuff that needs to be done type stuff. But I would like to get to that. So if you have any ideas, like an arcade machine or, you know, something like that, you know, let me know. Something related to gaming. Could be mini games in Minecraft. Could be, you know, I really like the thumbnail of this video. That was generated by AI, and I'd love to like have a little part of the mini gaming district that looks like that. I was thinking of maybe even making like my little hub look like that. Where's this glass at? There we go. So do let me know. I played Pokemon Platinum, but was way too young to understand what was going on. So the first actual one I really played was Moon. Okay. Platinum I have never actually played. Platinum is that Gold and Silver? Like, is that the third one in Gold and Silver? I'm not certain. So I played a lot of the games, but like I said, growing up, video games were not a thing that my mom liked. So I missed all of the DS games, because we didn't have a DS or a 3DS or a 2DS or anything like that growing up. I have one now, and I like had started playing Moon, and I had started playing Y. I've played a little bit of Black. But like all of those 3DS games, I did not get to play growing up because we just didn't have the console for it. We wouldn't have had the money to buy the games either. Like I said, we had Pokemon was pretty much the only game we had for the Game Boy. Every now and then we'd add another one to our collection. But definitely there was not a lot. Like we had Harry Potter for the Game Boy. We had a Spider-Man game. Like, there's a couple games here and there. We had a Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, which my older brother remembers playing fondly, and they added that to the Nintendo Switch's online library, and he was so excited he went and played through that game and had a ton of fun playing through it because he remembered playing it growing up. That one, like, I don't know if I ever beat or not. That one was a tough game, but I do remember having fun with it. So, you still have fun making videos because I play Minecraft like a psychopath anyway. Then again, I don't know how fun building that creeper farm was. Platinum is 4th gen, so Diamond Pearl. Okay, so I've played Diamond, but I played like the Switch version. So I played Shining Diamond or Shining Pearl or whichever one. I think we have Pearl because we only buy one version of the game. We're not ballers with all sorts of money to buy both versions of the game when, you know, we really only need one because they're basically the same. So yeah, I did play the Pearl remake when they released it on the Switch, and that was fun. I did enjoy that. I struggled to get into Pokemon Y and Pokemon Moon, but that could be because I had already played like the whole like 3D ones, so it might have just been hard for me to do it, you know, after playing Pokemon Shield, because I bought my 3DS after marrying my wife, so I'd already played a whole bunch of Switch games and stuff. So that could be why I've had problems. I know I like wanted to buy Platinum at one point, but Platinum's like a really expensive 3DS game. It's like over $100 to buy for the 3DS. So Moon was not a good game. I have heard that people don't like Moon, and like you can tell as well because what was I saying? Platinum is like a $100 game. Now that could be because there wasn't a lot of like prints, but I doubt that. I think it was because people really liked the game, whereas Moon you can buy for $20. You could buy it for like $10. Yeah, I can't remember how much I paid for mine. Probably around $15 for my copy of it. So, but it's a really cheap game, and then like Platinum is really expensive, and Black and White I think were decently expensive, but probably around like the $60 range still. And that's used, right? So that's one thing you can say about Nintendo games is they really do hold their value. And obviously retro games like go up in price eventually. But like Nintendo Switch games, they hold their value because they never like put them on sale or anything. So they do hold their value pretty well. Like you don't get a big discount buying them used. You get, you know, you can get most of their $60 games for like $40. But like PlayStation games, for example, I've bought so many of their games that were released at $60 for $10. And that was like brand new. I bought them from Walmart for $10. And they were like good games. You know, Ratchet and Clank was really good. Horizon Zero Dawn. I bought both of those for $10. And sure, they'd been out for a few years, but they were good. So, you know, you won't see that for the Nintendo Switch. Maybe eventually we'll see that happen. It's time to craft our bed. Where is crafting table? We've got a floating chest over here with our wool in it. There we go. And make a white bed. Bada bing, bada boom. So anyway, yeah, I've really enjoyed my life of gaming since I started gaming again. But I wanted to get back into that with the Tears of the Kingdom, just taking a little break and playing a game just for me. I do enjoy making the Minecraft videos, but we'll get to the point where I'm like, I've played too much Minecraft. Now I gotta edit a video, and that's not nearly as fun as just playing it. So that's like where where my problem is with making the videos. Because honestly, with Minecraft, if I wasn't making the videos, I wouldn't play as much as I do. Because it just wouldn't be as fun to me to not make videos. Like, I get the ideas, I get driven by the videos that I make. And if I wasn't making videos, I just wouldn't play as much, and I wouldn't do as many cool things. Just because that's just how it is. But I get to do cool things in Minecraft and make cool videos and have fun with it. But every now and then I need something just to relax and to do for myself completely. Whereas like the videos were originally for myself, but I do have people that watch them now, and I always want them to be really high quality as best as I can. So, you know, put too much pressure on myself probably. Doop, doop. I'm enjoying just chopping down this house and chatting and getting responses. Hopefully I'm not boring anybody out of their minds with my talk of video games. I love listening to podcasts, so hopefully you guys get that feel a little bit hearing me like talk about video games. I love listening to video game podcasts. And obviously I'm not a podcaster, so I'm not doing as good of a job as they do. But hopefully you're enjoying it. So we don't have haste all the way over here. Unfortunately, our haste does not reach. Sorry, I was just checking the chat again to see if I had missed anything. Okay. Got to clear out our inventory. We're going to need to make some chests as well at some point here. So the reason I had originally, I originally wanted the mesa, kind of wanted, I don't know, I couldn't decide between what I actually wanted. Oh, we've already got wood. There we go, 6 chests. I was a little torn because like in the mesa, I don't have trees to tear down, but in the savannah, is there any savannah? Is there any benefit to the savannah? I don't know. I probably should have gone with the mesa. I don't know. It's too late now. It was like, I was looking at it one day and I was like, this is orange. I wonder if I can get the savannah back. And GGJ was over here and he was like, no, I actually really wanted a bigger space anyway. So please take it. And then I wasn't sure what I ended up with, but I think somebody else ended up claiming part of the mesa over there. So we are here in the savannah. We've got to tear down trees. There wouldn't be any villages in the mesa as well. And sometimes these savanna trees are too tall to reach. Basically, I just kind of want to start clearing some space. I would love to build like roads and infrastructure and stuff. However, I need to have like some games and stuff built before we can even make that happen. So we need to get some people over here. Is anybody in the chat? Any of our igniters in the chat? You got any games planned? This minigame district is open to everybody, by the way. Like anybody on the server is welcome to come build in my area and make a game for people to enjoy. I would love to like have a charge for like the plot or something, but I don't want that to drive anybody away from building here, because I really would like to have all of the games in one place. So like if somebody was like, hey, I can't afford to do it, then yeah, it's just free. But I would love to have like a charge for a claim. I need to talk to some igniters and see what you guys think about that, because I'm not planning on like really building any big farms or anything. I'm spending most of my time here just building games for people to play. Maybe I'll just charge for my games, but then I also want people to play my games. So I don't want anybody to feel like, oh, I can't afford to go play at the gaming district because there's a charge to play the games. So, but that wasn't a problem with Vids Casino. I mean, I'm sure it was for some people last season. I don't know. Sorry, random thought dump there. Just things I've been thinking about. I'm concerned basically that I'm not going to make enough diamonds to sustain myself through the season with just my honey farm, and I don't have plans to, like, I'm sure I'll like put something else up for sale eventually, but it would be nice to be able to sell my games that I'm spending the majority of my time on. Oh, there's so much wood over here. I'm letting despawn. We can't have that. I wish beacons reached farther. Or really what I wish people is that there was a haste potion. I wish Mojang would just add a haste potion. Oh. Sorry I'm not super active in chat, lol, and lurking while I cook dinner. You're good, Drift. Or Dweeb. Honestly, I haven't talked to you, so I don't know what you prefer. I'm still wondering if I should try a smaller project one day, but bigger ones seem to do better. My episode 3 is at 1,300 views. Yeah, that's fantastic, man. Bigger ones do better. It's really good for YouTube if you have big ideas, big videos. That's just the way it is, unfortunately. I wish you could just do smaller, chill, relaxed videos like people used to do, because that's what I fell in love with when I was watching Minecraft. I fell in love with Minecraft when I was like 13, maybe I was 12, 13, 14, 12, somewhere around there. For a couple of years, I was just watching Minecraft and just enjoying the really casual, slow Let's Plays. So I started watching King Daddy DMAC. He's the first Minecraft YouTuber that I got into and watched. So if you know King Daddy DMAC, let me know in the comments. He doesn't make Minecraft content anymore. He has moved on. He makes Ark survival content. So I don't watch him anymore, but he's the one that like got me into watching Minecraft originally. I really enjoyed his really casual style of videos that he made, and from there I hopped over to watching some of the Minecraft server. I watched Good Boulderfist, who I don't recommend going and watching because he's not incredibly appropriate, especially these days. But I watched a lot of the people on Minecraft, and I found them because King Daddy DMAC was like, oh yeah, Ethos Lab, he designed this farm or whatever, and I was like, who is Ethos Lab? So I went and like searched up Ethos Lab, and the first result that came up was actually Etho playing Ultra Hardcore on Minecraft. So Ultra Hardcore Season 3. So I watched that, and from there I like went on and watched all of the Ultra Hardcore seasons that had been put out, and I was a big fan of that series. Still am. Like if it comes out, I watch it, but they haven't really released anything good in a while. Any really good Ultra Hardcore videos in a while. But that was super fun, and that's how I found Etho and Pause Unpause and watched them for a while, and from there, you know, I found Vintage Beef. I started watching some Nebris videos. These are all old Minecrackers, and some of them make content like Vintage Beef and Ethos Lab, you know, are on Hermitcraft these days. Eventually I found Hermitcraft before Minecraft and Hermitcraft merged, and so I watched some of that. That was back with Generic B. King Daddy DMAC actually joined the Hermitcraft server back then. That was, you know, back, I don't know, season 2, I think, of Hermitcraft. Long time ago. Oh. And watched some Hypnotized back in the day. Never really got into watching BWO. I really enjoyed watching BWO when he played with Etho and Good in them. I would watch their what was it? I would watch their CTM maps. They would play CTM maps together, Etho and Good and BWO. And Good and BWO also played on their own, and I watched those and just had so much fun just watching them just casually try to overcome these dungeons in the CTM map. And it was not edited at all. It was literally just, you know, we're playing and we're chatting, and that was the video, and I had so much fun watching those, and I still enjoy those to this day, though it could be nostalgia. Like, I literally watched them a couple months back. I watched through some of their old CTM stuff. But people these days, they want to see those big videos. Every video has got to be a big video. You watched a lot of Minecraft mods and maps like 8 years ago. Okay. Yeah, how long is that for me? 2013, I would have been 14 years old, so it would have been like 2012 is when I was watching all this stuff. And like obviously for several years after that. I watched a lot of Captain Sparkles and Ant Venom playing like Hunger Games and stuff. Survival games, I guess they're called in Minecraft. So I was really big on the survival games. I just really enjoyed watching people do PvP. Back before PvP was like a thing people did in Minecraft. It was a lot more casual back then. Now PvP is like, you gotta be good and you gotta grind and all this crap. And I enjoyed watching it back when nobody was actually really good at PvP and it looked like some people were. Like Etho used to be the PvP person. But it's just like back then nobody really knew what they were doing. So if you had some skill, you would win. Where's my bed at? Get out of my bed, villager. We should try to trap some of these villagers in case we want them over here for something. They could be running some shops and stuff or something. You watch more popular MMOs and Dan TDM. It was just people having fun. I used to watch old videos sometimes. Yeah, like I never watched either of those people. I see Dan TDM a lot on YouTube Shorts nowadays and enjoy just his casual like chatting shorts that he makes, to be honest. But I never watched his Minecraft. Like I knew about him, but I never watched it. So I watched a lot more of the survival stuff and mini games. I watched if you were playing with friends, I generally watched it, but I'm sure Dan TDM probably played with friends and stuff. I don't know. I had like my circle of people, and then eventually I started like trying specifically to find people that were like appropriate, because I had a big problem with a lot of people would swear, they would tell naughty jokes and stuff, and I wanted to avoid that type of stuff. So, you know, I was trying to find people that wouldn't do that. That's where I got into Ant Venom. Ant Venom didn't swear at all. And Etho, obviously. Seth Bling was also a pretty good choice. So, I think B00 had some swearing back then, I think. Vintage Beef, I think, has always been pretty clean. There was a bed in this house! That whole time I was complaining there was no beds in these houses, and there's a bed in this one. Okay, how much of this village do we have left to do? And how long have we been streaming? Because my wife's going to wake up at some point, my kid's going to wake up at some point, and then the stream is going to have to end. And I hate for the stream to just be... let's see how long we've been. 47 minutes. Whew, that's a while just cleaning up. just cleaning up this house here. Let's see if we can dig this horse into a hole. Get in the hole, horsey. And stay there. Do horses despawn? Like, is this horse gonna despawn on me if he's not tamed? Maybe I hop down here and tame him. If I tame him, I don't think he'll despawn. I'm not sure if he does if... I think he's tamed already. I think somebody tamed him. Yeah. This guy's already tamed. Somebody came by and tamed this horse. Well, he's there now, so he can't wander off. So we got a couple more houses and stuff to chop down here before we start working on anything else. So let's just keep doing that. Have you guys been enjoying this style of stream? If you're here, if you're still here, let me know in the comments, like, have you enjoyed the just more commentating, telling stories, conversational stuff while I just do random stuff in Minecraft? Or do you prefer having like a planned specific thing that I'm working on to see that type of content? Let me know, because like I'm always listening. I think a lot of the people here are from Ignitor. I think the only person I've seen in the comments so far is Stewbear. That's not just an Igniter, that's just hopping in to support. Thanks, guys. Y'all are awesome, by the way. For just hopping in. I don't make it into a lot of people's streams, so I do appreciate it that you're here, even though I probably haven't watched your stream. So thank you. Appreciate it. I do watch Igniters when I can, but I just don't watch a lot of YouTube these days. When I do, it's because I'm researching for my other YouTube channels. Like I spent a decent amount on YouTube today watching videos for my other channel, like watching game trailers and stuff, so that I could script my video about games I'm excited for in 2024, co-op games that I'm excited for, which are really hard to find, by the way. It's like, you can find all sorts of videos about like my most anticipated games for 2024, and they're all these big games that are all the same games, and none of them are. I came over here to put stuff in a chest, not sleep. None of them are like actually cheap little co-op games. They're all the big titles that people are excited for. So yeah, I like have been struggling to find these, and I've like found a decent few that I'm really excited about, that I really want to play. And then there's like some where it's like to be announced. The release date is to be announced, or it's coming soon. And I'm like, is this coming in 2024? Can I include you in my video? Because this game looks dope, but if you're not actually coming in 2024, then it's not my time to talk about it right now. So I've like sent some emails to developers. That's one really cool thing about having a decent sized, well, like I started doing it before I even had a decent sized channel, but like I've talked to a lot of game developers and stuff just because of my other channel, which was a really cool thing that like can happen because of YouTube. So I get a lot of free games and stuff, which is really cool. You know, I have to request them, and I get like a lot of garbage free games, like a lot of garbage free games that we're just never going to play. But I also get like some really cool free games, and like I'll never get a Pokemon game for free. You know, I can't get any of those like really big ones, but I'll get like, you know, $40 games that are brand new for free so that I can talk about them on the channel, which is really, really cool thing. So, yeah, painting, you do need to go to sleep soon. I don't think it's as late as it normally is that you've stayed up with me, though. You spent 5 hours collecting 10 shulkers of Dragon's Breath today. It's always the mindless tasks that make you suffer. Still have so much Igniter content to catch up on. You like small indie games. They're always good. Well, not always. Like I said, I get a lot of garbage. A lot of garbage indie games in my inbox. But yeah, we play a lot of indie games for our other channel because they just tend to be more easily accessed. Developers will give it to me for free, and if they won't, it's a lot cheaper than other games to pick up. And they focus a lot more on couch co-op than other companies do. The big AAA companies don't care for couch co-op as much anymore. Whereas little indie games, they do. They try to make that a feature in a lot of their games, which is really cool. Really cool to see. Okay. I feel like I've accomplished nothing. Look, we can see the rocket. We can see the spaceship from here. You can see the spaceship from anywhere. Do. See if Onyx needs any help. He's probably all good, but we can come to his rescue. Team mostly capable. There's another weather released. I'm just bad at games. Okay. Same, lol. Oopsie. We'll say you are mostly capable. If you guys don't know the origin of mostly capable, it literally came about because Onyx died in the cave and the rest of us did not. So that's where Team Mostly Capable came from. Alright, this is the last house, everybody, I think. I mean, you never know with these villages. Sometimes there's just houses that are hidden and you don't know, you know. Anyway, hopefully this is the last house. a whole hour of chopping down houses. Bet you guys enjoyed that. So much fun. Ba-do. See if we can trap another horse here. How do you guys go about getting your horses? This is what I do. This is what I do with sheep and cows, and when I had to get pandas, that's what I did with the pandas. I just dig a hole underneath them. And I try to do this with villagers all the time, and they wander around so much that it's really, really hard to do with villagers. But the other animals, it tends to work out okay. So I just got a horse in that hole down there now. Yes, that means you built big enough. If we can see it from anywhere, then you've done a good job. Oh, okay. We're down here now. I'm sure I could use some coal. What do I got? Oh, I don't even have a Silk Touch or Fortune on this pick right now, so I ain't gonna break it here now. We're gonna hold off on that. Okay. Gosh dang it. I hate it when I get like the lag spikes and I just go like floating off like I'm doing now. That's all because of lag. Whee! Sometimes it's fun. Other times it's like, what the heck's going on? Alrighty. Let's take a look at what we've created here. We have got a big, empty set of roads and stuff. Now we've got to build a house or like a main point to host our nether portal. Obviously we've got this right here right now, but I want to have one that people spawn in, and I was going to put it right here, which might mean I like tear down that one, but that was already there, so I felt like using it. Does look like we've got rid of all the houses. I'm gonna go ahead and tear down some more of these trees, and then maybe we like start laying out a base. The problem is I just have no idea what I want to do here. I know I want to build a base that can like store some of my materials and stuff. Also, I think I just heard a door. Yep, my son's awake, so that means that's gonna be the end of the stream for tonight, probably. So we'll tear down a couple more trees here, and I'll have to figure out what I want to do. If you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments now so that we can have that on the record of what you want me to build here as like where people are gonna pop out when they come to the gaming district. It's got to be something cool. and it's got to be kind of base-ish as well, that I can like have my chests and stuff in, and I can put like farms and stuff underneath. So I wanted to like completely claim the gaming district as my own this season so that I could have all of my storage and stuff underneath it or add it, because last season I was working on the gaming district, but I left it all the time to go get materials. Whenever I wanted to build my own game, I had to leave it and go grab the materials from my main base, and so I like just wanted to combine them. You know, I'm not big on mega bases anyway, so we're just not going to build a mega base. We're going to build a bunch of fun mini games and stuff for people to play, and I'm gonna have also like all my little farms and stuff. I've already ended up doing some farms and storage and stuff over in the starter village, just because that's just what we were there for so long that, you know, I had to build something. But I'll probably just build more over here, and that'll be fun. So let's see if you guys commented anything. Nope, nothing. You're starved for ideas. Okay. All right. That's going to be it for this stream. Thank you all so much for joining. Thank you all you Igniters for hopping in. Really appreciate it. And I will see you all later if I can find the end button for my stream. Bye-bye.